hooked up on a steelhead right here. Just dunked it on the bobber. Work it very easy. Oh, it's a big one. Oh, nope, stay out of that wood. Nope, it's in the wood. It's right here. Ooh, big old one. Oh yeah. Here we go. Right here. Right here. Woo! Let's see what we can do. Try to beach him. There we go. Oh yeah. Big ol' one. Get this in there. Woo! Guys, I just got this nice hen right here. I'm pretty sure it's a hen. I mean, it doesn't have the beak on it. It has a stomach to it. I'm super pumped. This is a good size one. It's kind of odd for this river to have a hatchery fish because it's not a stocked river. Normally I don't keep a lot of fish, but I don't have any eggs right now for spawn sacks, so we're gonna bonk this guy and bleed him out. And I'm super pumped, you know. Only made probably like 5 or 6 casts at this hole. All right, guys, I'm gonna show you how I run a bead or a jig under a float. So starting out, I have 30-pound braid. I use Power Pro. I just think lasts longer for the salmon steelhead season. And then I don't know if you can see this on the camera, but that's a blood knot with 12-pound suffix. I'd normally run their fluorocarbon just because it's a little cheaper and it really holds up for the price, I feel like. So I have a 12-pound leader right here, and I run about 6 to 7 feet for this leader right here. And on this same leader, I have my bobber on it with the rubber piece. And then farther down on the same leader, I have a sliding weight. This one is, I think, 3/8 of an ounce. And so I have that, and it's just freely sliding. And then I have a little barrel swivel right here with my 8-pound fluorocarbon, and this is about, I'd say 18 inches with my bead on it. I think this is a 10mm orange bead, and I have it 2 finger lengths away from the hook right here. And then this is a number 2 hook with a Snell knot on it. But yeah, this is how I'd run it. And if I was running a jig, obviously the bead wouldn't be here, but I'd have a jig tied on to it instead. If you were running skein, you could do the same exact thing. You could, instead of the bead, you just have this hook and you have your skein right on it with your little egg loop. And then, you know, if you need to add more weight, you can add more weight to this whole setup. Sometimes I'll add one of the smaller lead BBs to my 18 to 24 inch leader, and once in a while I add a little bit of weight near the bobber. But what's really nice with having these 2 leaders like this though is you'll have you won't really have your braid in the water at all. And then if you snap off, you're not going to be losing nearly as much lead, which is really nice. And then for my rod that I run in a 10'6" Lama glass. The reel I run is a Sienna 4000. I've had this one for 2 seasons now. It's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty rough on all the stuff I own, and thing gets thrown in the water all the time, thrown in the sand, and it's held up really good. It's done a really good job. With the Lama glasses, they actually have 2 different butts that you can have. You can either have this longer butt up front and then have the shorter one down below. I have a couple that are the other configuration, but this configuration I feel like is a lot nicer for when you're casting a lot farther, and this is the one I use the most. So this is like the inside edge of a bank, and what I'm looking for is either foam or dark water. And what I really like about this inside bend, where I'll actually try to fish it a little bit, is it swoops around the corner kind of deep, and there's a log here. So there could be some fish tucked up in here, you never know. And there looks like there's a fair amount of hiking trail that way, so we're gonna keep going on the spot. But I'm running low on GoPro battery, so I'm probably not gonna have my GoPro on for a little bit. All right, guys, it's been a couple hours since I've got my last bite, but you know, that's how it is. Trying to cast all the way across. Seems to be a deeper pocket with some foam, and there's a bunch of timber in the water. So maybe there's a nice steelhead held up right there. It's kind of a far cast to be drifting with, but without a boat you don't really have an option, you know, so we'll try it out. Ooh, that's the money shot right there. That's where I've been aiming. I can't get it. Now if I could just get a good drift. My line's so far in front of it. Right there, that's a good drift. Kind of. Maybe we'll get lucky. That's the drift I want. I don't know if it's going to show up on camera or not. That's a good drift though. I like that. Right about there. Yeah, I had so much. I don't know. It's just so hard to keep my line out of the water when it's so far across the river. I'll try moving over here a little bit. Maybe that'll make a difference. But I'll turn you guys back on if I get a bite. Guys, I'm at a different spot downriver closer to the lake. It's been quite a grind today. I've only got that one fish, but talking to other people and guides, they've all said they've only caught one fish, if that. I just think that the fish are getting pressured too much, but I mean, I'm gonna try the spots that might get overlooked a little bit. That's what I would think would be the best when they get pressured this hard. All right, guys, it's gonna be the end of the video. It was definitely a grind out on the river today. I only heard of 2 or 3 people catching a couple fish today, so I'd say I did pretty good getting one fish. I mean, if you get one fish a day steelhead fishing, that's a good day to me. But I ended up going way upstream, see if I could get anything, and I had no luck. It seemed like there's a lot of pressure on the river. I don't know if that had any factors to do with it. If you guys have any tips or tricks on winter steelhead fishing, comment below and let me know.